A government deficit is a very simple thing. It simply means that the government didn't raise enough taxes to pay for all the spending it's doing. Or to say the same thing, in other words, it spent more than the taxes it raised. It's very silly to blame the one or the other, because it's only the relationship between the two that makes a deficit. For whatever reason, if the taxes are less than the spending, then there's a gap. And the simple name of that gap is the deficit. And how does the government go about doing it? How can the government spend more than it raises in taxes? And the answer, which you already knew, and I'm just confirming it, is that the government does what you do. It borrows the money. That's how it can spend more than it raises in taxes. So, for example, if it raised $10 in taxes and it spends $15 on whatever the government does, well, then the deficit would be 5, and they'd have to borrow 5 to cover that deficit. Or in the language of economics, to finance the deficit, you borrow money. Mr. Trump's latest budget schedules, has planned, because remember, he can't have a budget that he knows every detail of, because it depends on the money coming in from the taxes we all pay, which will continue through the rest of this year, and it covers the spending that the government will do, some of which it will hold to its plans now, but others will be adjusted as we go along. So there's a constant process of adjusting the relationship between the taxes raised and the spending to figure out what the deficit is. But these days, our deficits are huge and are counted in trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. We spend trillions and we tax our people trillions and we borrow trillions.